looking back of, did you have a word of the year? And if you didn't, what would you think, what word would you use to describe the last year of your life and business? My year was chaos. And obviously that was not my planned word of the year. That was my looking back word of the year, because we had so much change in our household and in our business that it just felt really chaotic. And so recognizing that and then thinking, okay, how do we take that chaos and manage it into the coming year so that it feels less chaotic? So it's just important to think of what your word of the year for the prior year was. That's just kind of a way to get you started thinking about what your business did or didn't achieve over the past year. And then also thinking about what your top 5 accomplishments were. And I look at it as both personal and business, because your business should be supporting your personal, right? And so everything you do in your business, if it's not leading towards what your hopes and dreams are for your family and your life, then you're not going to have, it's going to be mismatched and you're going to be going 2 different directions. So just looking back and thinking about what your top 5 accomplishments were for the past year is important. And then thinking about how you feel about that experience. And so when I thought about the past year being chaotic, hey, that's a stress-inducing thought, right? And so I kind of just took some time and thought through what made it chaotic. And like I said, a lot of it was both family and business related. We had a lot of change. It wasn't all necessarily bad change, but it was change, and that can feel disjointed and chaotic. And thinking about what worked best over the past year. And so what aspects of your business do you believe were successful? Regardless what business you're in, it could be projects you completed, what marketing strategies worked for you, what systems you maybe implemented that worked well. And even thinking about your work schedule. When you think about your work schedule, do you feel good about it? Do you not feel so good about it? Are there changes that you want to make in the coming year? And then same question for what aspects did not work well over the past year. Were you working longer hours than you really planned to or want to? Did you have some marketing efforts that didn't succeed as well? Do your systems need some changes, or do you need to implement systems that maybe that you hadn't thought about before? And so that's kind of where we start with the goal setting and business planning for the coming year. And I'll just throw this out there. We typically try to do this October or November to give us time to implement the changes that we want to make by January 1. Because if you wait till the beginning of the year to set your goals for the year, especially in the real estate business, anything you do today is not likely going to take shape for at least 60 to 90 days. And so if you're not setting your goals until January, you're not actually taking action until March, April, May, around that time. And now you're already halfway through the year almost. So it's important to set these goals at the end of the year for the coming year.